So,
But anyway.
yeah, come join us on our adventure. Alright guys, here we are, the day of Leia's first birthday party. Let's go see how the princess is feeling this morning.
This afternoon.
It's afternoon. It's been a long morning. Just enjoying some toast before the shenanigans. Yeah. Stay tuned. Here we are. Little princess is all dressed up in her birthday outfit. We've got tables all. We've got pizza and fruit. And we're waiting for some of the other stuff. And then we got our tower of cupcakes. All for Miss Leia. She seems so enthused.
We're ready.
She says, I'm waiting. It's terrible. Where to go? How's everybody looking at me? To have both legs infected.
Oh, who's starting to sing?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Leia. Happy birthday to you.
Wow.
Ready? You ready?
You can eat it. Oh.
Oh, I'm just gonna go in there with my hands.
I'm just gonna have this tactile party.
Well, it's a.
It'll be on the floor.
Oh yeah.
Close as it gets.
Wow. Oh, here we go.
Here. Hey. There, now you got it.
She get her cake?
My, maybe a sleepless night after all that sugar.
Yum. So you can eat it?
Look at my dear. Oh, she's.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
All right. Yeah.
There she is.
Say something, Grandpa, yeah.
The party is over. Leia is cleaned. Got a bath. Now it's time to just relax and snuggle. Got things pretty much all picked up. For the most part. But I think it was a good day. It's hard to believe that this little girl is almost 1. A little less than a week away from being 1. It's nice to know how many people are willing to come celebrate 1 year of this little princess that we have. So, with that being said, thank you for everybody who came out to celebrate Leia. And thank you, viewers watching. And I think now it's just time for some snuggles and relaxation the rest of the evening. Right, baby? So, with that being said, bye.
I think so. That's a good smile. Do we want our bear to smell like anything? We have birthday bubbles all the time. And strawberry blueberries. The real hard to have a preference on which one? So I think this. Can we rub it on our head for lots of birthday wishes? Ready? Rub it on your nose so your bear always knows where home is. Rub it on your cheeks for lots of smiles. Rub it on your arms for big 1-year-old muscles. Rub it on your tummy for lots of birthday cake. Rub it on your legs so you grow nice and tall. And rub it on your heart for lots of love. And give it a big kiss. Good job. And now we're going to fill out that one love. Yeah, you did it. I don't know. Stickers are cool. Stickers are fun. Do we want more? I think you seem to be the perfect baby so far. You're so cute.
Okay, so it's been quite the weekend. Saturday we had Leia's birthday party, obviously, and that was great. It was lots of fun. It's kind of hard to believe that something that I was looking forward to so much is now over. As always, with anything that you're looking forward to, and it comes, like waiting for it seems like forever, and then it comes and it's over in a flash. So that was that. And then yesterday we had planned to go up to the mall to go to Build-A-Bear to get Leia a birthday bear, because at Build-A-Bear you can go and get the birthday bear and pay for it the age of your, like, that your child is turning. So I had seen like others do that, and some of our friends do that, and I thought that was really cute and really fun, and I love going to Build-A-Bear. Like when I was little, I remember always wanting to go up because I just thought it was so cool, and it's really like fun getting to stuff your bear and put the heart inside and everything. And so I really wanted to do that with Leia. Not that she's going to remember it, but it was a nice experience getting to take her up to do that. And then we just kind of walked around the mall for a little bit. Megs had gone with us, and she hasn't been up there for a number of years, so I thought that it would be a kind of fun trip to take and just spend the afternoon together. So we had done that, and then I had a Cheesecake Factory gift card, so we had planned on ordering some cheesecake to take home with us, so we did that. Got Kung Fu tea, because that stuff is amazing, and we don't have one near us. So yeah, it was like really fun, great day. We had lots of fun. Made some memories with Leia, and then we were headed out to the car. We were literally at the doors. We had already gone down the escalators, and we were at the doors ready to go outside and go to our car, and Nick had a seizure. First one that he's had, like, with me. It's actually the first one he's had since 2007. So it's been a long time for him. But thankfully, he could feel when he's about to have a seizure, so he let me know what was going on. He got himself on the ground, so he didn't fall, he didn't hurt himself. But it was definitely a scary, very scary experience for me personally, and I am a very emotional person, so I was trying my best to stay calm. And thankfully Megan was with us because she took Leia, and she is a very calm person, so she kind of helped to keep me calm. And thankfully it wasn't worse than it was, because it was really very quick. Like, he didn't seize for very long, and then he was just super drowsy, and so he was just laying there, and I was holding him the entire time. I had him on his side so that he didn't choke himself, and I was cradling his head so he didn't hurt himself. And thankfully there were other people around us to like kind of assist, and somebody called 911, and there just happened to be a couple there that the husband was a firefighter, the mother was a nurse, so that was helpful. They came and they kind of like watched and waited with us until the EMTs got there and assured me that they thought he was going to be okay and that I was doing everything right that I should be doing. So that was encouraging to have them there. And then we spent, I think, 4 hours in the ER. He regained consciousness. Like, he was conscious, but he wasn't himself while I was still with him. And when the EMTs got there, they got him on the stretcher, and he could tell them where he was, but he was still out of it enough that he didn't know who I was, so that kind of scared me. But apparently by the time they got him in the ambulance, he was right as rain and back to himself, because he said that he came to and he was in the ambulance, and he was really frustrated that he was in an ambulance because obviously for obvious reasons. But yeah, so we got to the hospital, he got checked in, Megs and I got in there and finally saw him, and he was fine. He was smiling, looked himself, acted himself, but then of course we're in the hospital, so we have to wait for all the shenanigans of being in a hospital and being in an ER, and so we got his blood work done, and his blood work showed that his med levels were low, so he apparently has missed a dose, maybe more than one, within the last few months here. So that is what they assume was the cause of the seizure, and on top of probably being a little dehydrated because he doesn't drink enough water, which I tell him all the time, and the fact that we had a long weekend probably didn't help. He was overtired, and then being, at Destiny, lots of commotion, lots of people. So yeah, a little bit of a scary experience, but thankfully we're all home. We made it home around 11:30 last night. Just so thankful that God kept his hand on Nick and the whole situation, and that it wasn't worse than it was, because it could have been a lot worse. We could still be at the hospital. Thankfully that we have family that lives close. They came, like Papa and Gus came and stayed with Riley and came back and got Megan and Gus when we finally got home. And like Nick's parents came up to the hospital to like kind of be with us for a little bit after we got situated and everything, and thankfully his mom was there when the doctor came in, because I just would not do well. I like under pressure, I get frazzled and I don't know like what to say or what to ask. So thankfully she was there, and of course she knows all his medical history, so I didn't have to try and remember everything and whatnot. So yeah, very thankful. Like, if it had to happen, I am thankful for the entire situation that it happened in. I'm thankful that we were still at the mall. There were still people around us. We weren't in the car yet. I wasn't by myself. Megan was with me. Yeah, there's just a number of things. I'm thankful that he can feel it coming on, so that he kind of gave me a warning and I wasn't just caught off guard. yeah, and I'm thankful for my church family and all my friends and family that were sending up prayers, and that were available and offered assistance if needed. And just, like I said, everything surrounding the situation, I'm just so thankful and grateful for. And I've just been like thanking God ever since like we got to the hospital. I'm thanking God that everything happened the way it did, that like if the situation had to happen, like I said, everything happened the way it did. And I'm thankful that we are home and that he seems okay, and that hopefully this won't be a huge bump in our road. But he's got some calls to make today, to his neurologist and other things. So hopefully that'll all go well. And the big issue that he's worried about is not being able to drive for a while, and his job requires lots of driving. So he's worried about that right now, but hopefully that won't be a big issue and we'll be able to sort it out, and that his boss will be accommodating to the situation. Yeah, so just wanted to give you guys a little brief update on that, and hopefully we won't have to have another one of these episodes too soon. So, yeah, love you guys, and we will talk to you again soon.